If you want to invest in companies that are doing right by people and the planet, you might choose a fund labeled ESG, assuming your money will go to companies that share your environmental, social, and governance values, like respect for human rights and the environment. But that's not actually how it works. Take Vanguard's FTSE Social Index Fund, for example. It's marketed as an ESG fund, and the companies it invests in are based on what's called an ESG index. In this case, one created by FTSE Russell called FTSE for Good. ESG investment funds are usually tied to an ESG index. ESG indexes are lists created and sold by powerful companies that most people have never heard of, like MSCI, FTSE Russell, and S&P Dow Jones. They direct the flow of trillions of dollars of capital by deciding which companies to include on their ESG indexes. They do this by assigning ESG ratings or scores to different companies and then including the best performers from different sectors on their indexes. But here's the thing. ESG ratings aren't about a company's impact on the world. They're about how ESG factors might affect its stock performance. ESG ratings don't measure how a company affects people and the planet. They measure how people and the planet could affect the company's bottom line. That means ESG-labeled funds aren't actually what they're being marketed as. We looked under the hood of hundreds of ESG-labeled funds and at the companies they invest in. They include Glencore, a mining company that has been accused of extreme abuse and exploitation of children in Congo. The oil company Total Energies, which is currently building one of the world's largest and riskiest new fossil fuel projects. And dozens of companies that have provided arms and income to Myanmar's military regime, fueling genocide and crimes against humanity. Socially responsible investing could still be a force for good. But the booming ESG investment industry is not. It's selling a false solution and undermining the movement toward real corporate accountability. Join us to demand regulation and real solutions for responsible investment.